Radio 470 AM. It is game day, people, and I have never felt this kind of electricity.
I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
Oh boy, we're live. It is 1 minute past the hour. You're listening to 10 Drink Minimum. My name is Chris, and with me always is Smiley.
Hi there, everyone.
Oh, dang. And then we have our new co-host, Billy Belmont.
Hey guys, it's your boy Billy. If you don't remember me, I was on the show about 3 years ago.
Well, welcome to the show as the new member. I mean, there will be, of course, the introductory hazing.
All right.
Oh, for sure.
And just to let you know, Smiley is pretty aggressive and gets a little violent. So
I mean, once that mask goes on, I'm a different person.
yeah, that would be amazing, right? Oh, man.
But it's good to be back. Holy smokes. It's a new studio from what I was used to.
Right.
It was a place on Rosemont Avenue in
Lots of
Santa Barbara neighborhood.
Martinez Town.
Oh, yeah, Martinez Town.
Yeah, deep in the heart of Santa Barbara. Today's show is sponsored by the Finnish long drink. Here, I'll do a big, we all got it in our hand, the big Finnish long drink. Created in Finland in the 50s, right?
That is correct. The Legend of 1952 says it probably right on the label.
So, Smiley, maybe you can clear this up. There's a lot of, foreign breweries and such, and like alcohol labels. Are they all imported, or are they just the companies there, and then they actually brew it here?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I think it's a little of both.
I think it's a little both, yeah.
Because I know the Guinness is brewed here, but it's like an Irish company. And so if you go to like Ireland, it's like it tastes different.
Yeah, oh, totally. Well, Europe and anywhere, Guinness is better from my experience. But then again, that was a good 20-something years ago, so I don't know.
I'm sure it's still true.
Yeah.
Because things don't change, you know that.
Not in the alcohol world. I don't know.
And like if you go to say like where Budweiser is actually from like a Bavarian name, so there's actually a Budweiser in Europe, but they can't sell our Budweiser. So
is that right?
It's a different name there.
I didn't know there was a different Budweiser.
Yeah, it's like there's a I guess it's, I don't know if it's the name of the family or something. So Budweiser is actually a place or a brewery, and it's been around longer.
Is this like the whole in Australia they can't have Carl's Jr.? It's like Hardee's.
Oh yeah.
Something like that, or Burger King. Like Burger King, they can't. There's already a Burger King. I don't know, something.
Yeah, I think it's the Burger King.
Interesting. I don't know, something like that.
Burger Queen.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like so. There's actually a Target in Australia with the same logo, but it's in two different. It's not our Target. I'm just like going on. This started with
Speaking of like foreign countries, I want to give a shout out to all of our new fans in the United Kingdom. We seem to be getting a lot of traction there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy a little bit of Albuquerque in the UK. Speaking of the Albuquerque, did you see this story that hit this last week where one of the signs out on the freeway coming into Albuquerque was spelled incorrectly?
Oh, yeah. What was that about?
They spelled it ALBUQUE. QUE.
Oh, they forgot the R.
Albuquerque.
Is this a new sign?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They just put it up like in. Someone tweeted, they're like, they've been doing some highway work nearby and they've replaced the old sign. How long do you think before they replace it, or should I just go with it? It's pretty funny though.
Wow, someone.
Albuquerque.
When I moved here like 15 years ago, I would say Albuquerque. Like when I'd have to fill out stuff, it took a little while to learn how to spell it.
I know, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm coming from Portales,
Right.
And now it's now second nature to me.
I used to, when I was a kid, I used to impress my friends with, because it was the longest word I knew how to
Right.
spell them. I'll check this
Oh,
out.
look at this.
Boom, Albuquerque.
Someone from the UK literally said hello.
Oh, wow.
As we gave him a shout out. That's awesome. Sea
Well,
slug.
hell yeah.
Man, what time is it there? It's like,
It's 8 hours ahead of us,
is that right?
so it's like
Oh.
whatever. What time is it?
Are we a morning show there?
Yeah. Good morning, UK.
I can't remember if it's before it or behind us, but I want to say it's like in the middle of the night there.
Wow.
Or early in the morning. I can't remember which one it is.
I don't know.
But it's 8 hours away.
Yeah.
I can't remember
It's-
which direction though.
Yeah, they're like, yeah. It is, Steve, and it's midnight.
Midnight. There you go. Okay.
Midnight.
We're a midnight show. That works for us.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, hell yeah, Steve's there. That's cool. He's the one that brought the gin,
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
the fancy gin.
That has us all drinking gin now.
Right? Thanks a lot, Steve. Now we're a gin household.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to my first statement,
Yeah.
like I just want to know if this is actually imported from Finland.
Oh, the long drink?
Yeah.
Or if they have a place here. I know that it's very new. And,
Yeah.
and I mean, pretty much what they're trying to do is they're trying to take over the seltzer market because seltzers are made with malt. And this is actually made with gin.
Yep.
So,
And it is delicious.
Oh well, damn. All right.
yeah. So,
I'm going to say imported.
yeah.
Kind of get into that market share.
Right.
Seltzers, which is actually kind of gone away for the
A
most
little
part.
bit, yeah. It's kind of faded out. We
And
don't
I'm-
drink them
I'm-
as much.
I'm going to correct you a little bit. This is actually falls into the category of ready to drink.
Ready to drink. Oh, see, that's the thing that it is in right now, though,
Yeah.
Billy. So, you had your seltzers. Well, what was before seltzers? There was like
shandies. I don't know.
maybe, but like you go through all the there's the IPAs never seem to go away, but you have these different phases. Someone brought up Zima the other night. Tequila got brought up the other night.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when the Sainide Special Brew was a big thing. Everyone was drinking those, and then you had
Wine coolers.
Wine coolers were big for a while. Bartles and James, I remember those.
Twisted Tea's
Twisted
is one of
Tea.
the most popular things in my store right now.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
so
I have
those
to-
are big.
I have to restock those every 2 hours.
Which they're good. So then you have, the seltzers, which they're dying out, and then now
They
you
kind of
have the ready to drink is like the next thing, and the big one in town is like Safe House Distilling. Our friend Chris, they do probably the best ready to drinks I've seen locally.
It's just like
Oh,
a
yeah.
cocktail in a can.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Cocktail in a can. That's a big thing.
That is exactly what they are.
Yeah.
And that is the market right now. I guess it was kind of like the ciders were a stepping stone because the ready to drink, these are like significantly more expensive.
Oh, I bet. And like if you get the Finnish long drink, the black can, it's like 8.5%, right?
Yeah, the one that we don't even use on the show
I
because
can't. Yeah, because I don't want to black out.
we'll be too drunk by the end.
Yeah, I don't want to lay down. I mean, hey guys, I'm just gonna go lay down. It's 3 PM. So I wanted to. I make Smiley restock Sam Adam.
From the shop,
Yeah.
I see him every
Okay.
week.
Okay. Interesting. So something important. There's been a running thing going. So the other day I got a job. Like I get a lot of emails for like job offers, and I open up my email, and I kind of start laughing. I take a screenshot and I send it to my boss, and I said, "Hey, I just want to let you know, they're kind of hitting it pretty hard. They're courting me, and I mean, this one's a little hard to turn over, And I sent her the screenshot, and she laughs, and she's like, "Well, seems like a good fit for you." And it was like a shift manager at Whataburger.
Okay.
And it said in it, it's all competitive hours, 401k, vacation days, discounted food. And I was
Well, that's
like,
the only reason to do it there.
right?
It's true. It's your Whataburger is everywhere.
Right.
This is just lying on the table.
And I want to talk about a show like out of the 16-year history of this show. There's one show brought up more than any other show that we've ever done. And it's Billy's first show back, and I really feel like it's time to exorcise the demon
What's that?
and talk about what is the best hamburger
Oh, you bastard.
in Albuquerque.
This is a tasty burger.
Oh my
'Cause
gosh.
it's been people bring this up to me at least once a month. They're like, I remember the first one I ever listened to. You guys were fighting. You were fighting about hamburgers, and someone brought it up to me on Saturday night, and I said, "Well, just for you, we'll do hamburger part 2."
Hamburger. Okay, well, not to say that there's
I mean,
definitely like a new.
Yeah.
It has
new
changed.
burger.
There are different burger places
Yep.
in town. We have lost some hamburger places in town.
Unfortunately, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Little Red Hamburger Hut.
Little Red Hamburger Hut. I think the Red Ball Cafe is also no longer.
Oh no, that is
don't-
a shame. I
don't think it is. I don't think it's around anymore. There's some new places that have popped up. Laguna Burger.
Oh yeah.
There's Freddy's Hamburger.
That's a kind of like not a new franchise, but new to the area. I would say like last few years.
Right. So I mean, what's going on in your hamburger world, guys?
Well, my goodness. I think after that episode, I definitely swore off hamburgers for the rest of my life.
No, you did not.
I did not. But
I'm old.
there's definitely. I have not been on the burger train in quite some time.
You know what I had recently, and it's not as bad as I portray it. It is Blake's Lottaburger. I went and got Blake's Lottaburger the other day.
And it wasn't garbage.
It wasn't as much garbage as I remembered. Is it as good as Whataburger? No,
Obviously not.
But it's so Blake's Lottaburger is a New Mexico chain for people who live outside of New Mexico. There's like 72 locations in New Mexico. I don't think there's any outside of New Mexico. I don't think there are.
Blake's Lottaburger?
Yeah.
You're right. I don't
think there are, but I'm not exaggerating. There's like 72 locations. But, it's not owned by the original family. Blake or whoever the original dad was, he passed away. And the kids took Blake. Oh, I should have got that one. Blake. I should have got that fucking, that drop.
Bite, yep.
Oh, man. And it got sold. The kids sold it. And now it's like owned by an outside family, which much like Whataburger got sold. It's now owned by some people in Chicago, and people like shit the bed about it. But I still think Whataburger tastes the same.
Oh, the Amber Hearded it.
They're shit in someone's bed. I don't know. But I mean, lately, I don't know. If I'm going for a hamburger, and it's not going to be Whataburger, what do you think? What do you think is like? What is the best non-chain hamburger in Albuquerque?
Non-chain hamburger.
I still go to Holy Cow.
It's first of all, it's not Holy Cow.
Oh damn it!
It's
right.
Holy Burger.
It's Holy Burger.
They
Thank
had
you.
to drop the cow off because someone sent them a cease and desist letter.
Oh Lord.
So now it's Holy Burger.
Did they get canceled? Holy cow.
Well, I mean,
Well, it takes me a
Well,
long
don't
time.
assume it's a cow. It could
Yeah.
be a freaking bull.
could be.
It takes me a long time to learn. Like once I've decided that something has a name, that's its
Yeah,
name, and
yeah.
I don't change it very often. There's still like I know a guy that I call him not Vincent because I don't remember what his name is, but I always think his name is Vincent.
Okay.
So his name became not Vincent
Yeah.
because I can't be bothered to learn his name again.
That's like.
The Journal Pavilion.
Well, that's like.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna call it Isleta.
That's like Baruno. Like I'm like, well, there's Steve. And then they're like, what's the other guy's name? And I'm like, I want to say also Steve. And it's totally not. It's like Stuart. But I'm always like, also Steve, I think? No. Holy Burger is a good choice, though. They make good onion rings, and I like the burger. The burger's, it's there.
You can get some tuna there. Like you can get some decent like quality tuna there
A
too.
tuna burger? What kind of fucking bougie shit are you eating there?
The exact same type of bougie shit I always eat, man.
That's true.
What is this question?
Okay, so outside of franchise or outside of fast food?
Outside of fast food.
You know what? I really like Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers.
Do you know they kind of people forgot about it?
Yeah, I haven't thought about Fuddruckers. The only time I ever think about Fuddruckers is when I watch Idiocracy,
right?
Then it becomes butt fuckers.
Buttfuckers?
Yeah, Fuddruckers. I want to say this. I've had one bad experience at Fuddruckers where like they cooked the meat and like I took a bite out of it and the outside was brown and the inside was like still raw.
Ew.
But other than that, it's still fine. I've gone. It's solid. So I'm gonna say
This is a tasty burger.
I'm gonna go with that. All right, that's it. I'll say Fuddruckers. Yes.
I thought Laguna Burger was disappointing.
Did you think Laguna Burger was? What about you, Billy?
Laguna Burger, I've never had it.
So I'm gonna go split on Laguna Burger. Laguna Burger over on 12th Street.
This is a rat burger.
Yeah. Laguna Burger out at the gas station out in the middle of nowhere.
This is a tasty burger.
I'm gonna split on it.
That's what I hear. You have to actually go
Yeah.
out to Laguna, like way out on
And when you
I-40.
finally go out there, you're like, you walk in. It's much like what happened when I walked into Giovanni's for the first time. Everyone talked about Giovanni's as the best pizza place. I thought Giovanni's was going to be like a nice restaurant, and I show up and it's like this like great, it's like a little pizza
hole in the wall.
hole in the wall pizza place. Well, the first time I think Smiley and I stopped there.
Probably, yeah.
Laguna Burger, and it's
yeah, for sure.
it's just like you walk in and it's a gas station, and there's the clerk behind the counter where all the cigarettes are, and then to the right is just like a hole where you can get a bucket hamburger.
It's like, have you ever been to like an A&W franchise? Like that's like,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're always attached to the gas station.
Oh, they're saying Laguna Burger is good. Now, are you talking about the Laguna Burger on 12th Street?
Yes, because we're having a disagreement on this
Yeah.
one.
Or are you talking about Laguna Burger out on the highway?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's you got to specify. You
because the
can't
one
just-
on 12th Street is shit.
Yeah, I'll agree on that.
I would say the last delicious burger I had was at Gecko's.
Okay,
And
Really?
yeah, it's great. And
I think
the thing
Gecko's makes a good burger.
and the thing is, like, you have to ask for an extra patty to make it a double.
yeah.
And they're like, "You sure?" Because it's already a huge burger.
you're
It's
all.
like,
You're all. Do you not know who I am? I'm Billy Belmont. Just give me the burger.
and so they're like, "Are you sure? That's going to be a lot of food." And I'm like, "Obviously, you don't know me, but."
Obviously, you've never heard of our show.
And it was delicious.
Yeah.
And I would say the only, like, I don't know what it is about
Mm-hmm.
like shredded lettuce, but it just hits different. And
It's the texture. The texture.
yeah, I like it better.
Yeah.
Okay, really? Because I mean, Frontier Burger comes with shredded lettuce.
Goddamn. Here we go.
No.
Here
It
we
comes
go.
with shredded cheese, which is awful.
Abomination on a hamburger.
And that also hits different in that.
Yeah. Is it shredded real cheese too, or is it shredded fake cheese?
It's got to be shredded
Yeah.
asshole.
Okay, well the lettuce comes shredded too. Okay, because do you like shredded lettuce on your burger or not?
Yeah, I do. I'm just saying that the Frontier burger with the shredded cheese, not so good.
So the burger's alright, but not the cheeseburger.
I'm sorry, was that
He's saying without the cheese.
without the cheese?
So the burger's okay.
No,
but
it
not
has
the
to have. It
cheeseburger.
has to have.
They're all. Would you like cheese, sir? Take the cheese and just fucking ram it up your ass.
Yeah.
I don't want the cheese part of it, dude.
And then God, Frontier.
Take that
why?
shit.
Why they?
Okay, because I still eat that burger pretty regularly. Like
You do. This is what started it all.
I'm like, oh, why? How are you not embarrassed, Frontier?
I think it's called volume. They sell a lot of volume.
I go to Wendy's a lot. What do you guys think about Wendy's burgers?
That's fast food, but I will eat Wendy's.
You know what? I go for the actual. It's the marketing of the fresh patty, and the thing is, I'm not about their. I will get the triple
Yeah.
with cheese, nothing on it, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
So if you get like
Okay.
no lettuce, nothing like that, just get the freaking patty with the cheese.
I'll
and-
do that, but I like cheese on it. I like lettuce, I like tomato. I do not mustard. I just nowhere, no how do I want mayonnaise on a fucking hamburger.
Oh,
What?
I am the opposite. I will
No.
yeah,
fucking
mayo adds this whole extra level to your burger.
Well, okay, to be fair, it shouldn't be automatic. It should be add-on. Like, they should ask, would you like mayonnaise on that? It shouldn't be like you automatically default to fucking mayonnaise.
You know who does that, and that I'm better off for it? Is
Who?
fucking Burger King. They don't put mustard on it's all mayonnaise.
That's true,
The
though.
Whopper.
Nobody
They're
eats at
freaking-
Burger King.
I fucking love the Whopper.
the Whopper. That's what makes the Whopper so good.
Yes,
they're
it's the
all
mayonnaise.
They're all boom. Have some mayo on that, and you're like, good call, good
Nope.
call, Burger King.
It's like, yeah. And they're very generous.
Yeah.
It's like splooch. Is that like
Yeah, it looks
a metric of
splooge is right.
It's all splooged on there.
They just
got-
blast it on the hamburger.
A metric of like
It's got at
volume.
least 3 splooges
Three
on there.
splooges.
All right on the burger.
That's a lot.
Yum. Mmm, tasty.
That sounds gross. Never mind. Take that back.
Yeah.
Do not think of splooge next time
Yeah.
you have a Whopper.
What do you think about these burger places that like smash the hamburger and it gets like the little like crispies on the outside of the patty?
Yeah, like Freddy's.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
I fucking love Freddy's, man.
It's good. And the thing is, like, I don't know if it's this Crispies, but you can actually just add as much shit you like patties as you want.
I mean,
you think you're getting a lot. But
I mean,
you're
you're gonna get a lot of sodium. Freddy's is a lot of sodium, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay with it.
I'm down with MSG. That's what makes food
I
yummy.
didn't say MSG, like salt. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
just salt. Oh, gross.
Oh, I know, because we took Smiley there, and he was just like, "Ugh, there's a lot of sodium on this plate." I just remember it. Somebody just said Freddy's out loud.
I got little heart palpitations now.
Hamburgers, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Okay, what's with this trend of like branding your steak, not your the patties, not the patties, sorry, the bun. Like
Oh, is that a thing?
yeah,
branding
yeah.
like interesting, like either
I
like
don't know.
logos or something
And it's
into
like,
it.
yeah, toasted into the bun itself.
Well,
Yeah.
because then that turns it into like, if you're at a fast food place, that turns it into the fucking gourmet hamburger. Because like you have these places like Five Guys, five-star burger. What are the other ones? Where they're not they're franchises, but they're not fast food. They're a little better than that.
Oh yeah. You know what? I work at a grocery store.
The cheese on this is blue cheese crumbles and
I'm
bacon crumbles.
I'm surprised that they've kept the prices of burger. You know, because I was always bitching about like, oh, I'm not gonna pay fucking $13 for a burger, but the price of meat is fucking expensive. So I'm actually like surprised that they're as cheap as they are. I don't know.
Not at Five Guys. Have you been to Five Guys?
Was it like a $27 burger?
No, it's just like $20. Yeah, I'll get a hamburger, a drink, and fries. It'll be like $17.50.
Holy
okay.
crap!
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably about right.
Yeah. We went to Five Guys, and you were like, "I'm never eating here again."
Yeah, I was underwhelmed.
And then like 5-star burger. That's where there was a 5-star burger down there in Old Town where Boxing Bear Tap Room is now. And like you would go there, and they do that shit where they're like, "Well, we have the special today, and it's got blue cheese crumbles with bacon crumbles as well." And I'm like, I don't want to bite into the burger and all the food fall off of it. You know, like it's tacos. I mean, tacos are tacos,
Right?
Yeah, the whole point of a burger is nice, self-contained.
And-
That's why the Whopper is so good. It's got this big bun that keeps everything together inside of it. Doesn't matter how much shit you put on it.
Sesame bun. Oh, so good. But I will say this one thing that I'm a elder millennial. And I read an article the other day that
boys reading.
because of us, or me, Smiley, that now like these franchises like Applebee's and Chili's are dying off, and I'm like, oh, what have we done? You know, we're a badass generation, but at what cost? We're getting rid. I love the fucking Chili's burgers.
Yeah, but McDonald's is still fucking firing them, except for in Russia. But you see that the McDonald's completely pulled out of Russia, and so they just reopened them, and they're not McDonald's, but they're like generic McDonald's now.
Oh, it's you know, I bet it's still like the company, but they just can't.
You know what would be amazing is if they were like McDougal's from Coming to America.
Oh, McDowell's.
McDowell's. They have the Big Mac. We have the Big Mick. You know, like that shit. That'd be amazing. That would make me laugh. I'd be like, oh man. I don't know, but like, it's one of those things where I'm so glad if I don't care if like the gourmet franchises die out. I don't need your gourmet hamburger.
No.
I don't need it. I mean,
I do. I'm sorry.
Where do you? Whoa.
I want to know what makes it gourmet, though.
Where are you getting your gourmet hamburger?
Okay, honestly, I have just been going to Holy Burger.
Well, see, that's fine. That's a local place.
and B2B and
I don't go to B2B anymore.
well, they're convenient and I do like their fried pickles.
Okay. We'll talk off. We'll talk off air about
Oh, okay.
the stuff. Reason why I don't go.
Oh, I'm sure it's because of the owner.
Yeah.
Ooh, drama alert, guys.
Oh, burger drama.
How can there not be?
But like, I'm not talking about like the gourmet burger local. I'm talking about like 5-Star Burger.
Oh, okay.
Or Five Guys. Was Five Guys really a gourmet burger?
It's all gourmet to me. Like,
You know-
if it's not like
Yeah.
fucking,
If it's not Whataburger,
yeah.
Fucking A. Well,
I think Whataburger is
All right.
at like the cusp of almost being that kind of place.
yeah.
but it's not.
See, I like Whataburger not for their burgers.
Yeah.
I like them as a franchise, but I don't like their burgers.
See,
What?
I feel like they're not at the gourmet level because number one, you could get shot in the parking lot,
Oh yeah.
most likely. And then and then they have. Here's how they're not. They have ketchup in their. They have their own ketchup packets.
Yeah.
And gourmet places, they're gonna bring out a little cup with it, and it's not the same. But hey. What beats the spicy ketchup from Whataburger?
Nothing,
dude. Like nothing. And they're always like, "Would you like some spicy ketchup?" I'm all, "Yes." Why would you even ask? Just throw them in the bag.
Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand your question.
Yeah.
Just ask me if I wanted this,
Yeah.
and just
Right.
not assuming that this is just my lifeline.
Right. Yeah.
As soon as you wanted to ask me if I wanted extra.
I actually joined the Whataburger VIP program.
Oh, I've been a part of it. Yeah.
So here's what tripped me out about it. So the first time I tried to join it, I'm taking the questionnaire, and they're like, "Are you a member of the media?" And I was like, "Yes." "Does anyone in your household work at a grocery store?" And I'm like, "Yes." "Do you work in or around the federal government?" "Yes." And then it immediately goes, "You do not qualify for the VIP program." And I'm like, "What? What? What are you guys doing over there? What is happening?" Now,
it's gotta hurt.
Here's what I don't understand. Which thing disqualified me? The fact that someone in the household works at a grocery store? The fact that I work in or around the federal government? Or the fact that I'm a part of the media? Which one of those things was the bad one? Or was it all?
It was
It's
just
the,
all of
it's the
them.
government. I bet. They're like,
I-
we don't fuck
Well,
with the
why do they
feds.
give a fuck if I have someone in the household that works in a grocery store? I
don't know.
So then I had to wait, and then they sent it out again, and then I lied and just said no on everything and got in. The Whataburger vetting process is not very staunch.
Oh yes, and I would love another long drink. Legend of the
don't.
1952.
Yeah, I just don't feel like they're very staunch on their vetting process. So I kind of got in. So
Yeah.
I'm in, but I don't know what that's going to get me. I want some Whataburger swag or something. I'll tell you this too. You go to that Isotopes game, they come out with the fucking t-shirt gun. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fire your t-shirts any which way. I don't want it. Number one, it's not going to fit me. Number two, it's probably going to say Gallus Chevrolet on it. Right?
The Tillery.
Now, when they fly around in that golf cart and they're throwing out those Whataburger towels, I'm tempted to run on the field.
You just pull it away from
Just
a
fucking-
5-year-old girl.
Just dive 5 rows down, shatter my spine in the process to get that fucking Whataburger flag. They're all he tackled. What is the fucking mascot's name? What is his name?
The Orbit.
Orbit. He tackled Orbit. Kids are just crying. They've canceled the fun run after the game. It's like, oh my god. That would be pretty fucking hilarious, right? And I'm just holding it up in the air like victory as they're fucking cuffing me. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, there's definitely an unhealthy Whataburger obsession going on here.
There is. I know. I have the. Hold that up. Yeah, that's my mask for when I'm.
Just sitting on the table here.
Yep,
Just
yep.
some
And I
Whataburger swag sitting around.
I'm very upset they don't sell the Whataburger vans anymore because mine are pretty worn out.
I want to say I want to make a viral TikTok out of that the shoes that you own of Whataburger print.
We could do it in black and white and then play Johnny Cash in the background we're destitute,
No, there's definitely a trend of of this dude, and he sings over I guess, like, I don't know how you would explain it. It's just weird millennial humor where he sings a song over filming your shoes and to make fun of your shoes. It's cannot explain it better than that. And it's hilarious. I'm sorry, Tendrick Nation. This is my first show back, and I'm having trouble describing an internet meme to you. But anyway, burgers. I'm telling you, I'm sorry
What was
for
that
my
one?
generation for getting rid of Chili's. Applebee's.
Fuck Applebee's.
Yeah, are you really sad about that?
I'm saying their burgers are kind of good. Those little like the Applewood bacon burgers.
Is that Chili's?
That's Applebee's.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
And just like kind of like novelty shit.
What
like,
about TGI Fridays?
You're gonna throw like some barbecue on it, like some cheese curds and like some onion rings on it.
Yeah.
Kind of just like off the wall shits. Like wow,
Right.
like you'll have a burger with like a scoop of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate on that. I'm just saying that they're trying to innovate some shit.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
there are places that we'll just
What
go with lettuce and
All
onions.
right. What about Red Robin? Yum.
Oh yeah, I like it. I love the Red Robin. I'll tell you why. They do that same shit too.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking put some Lysol
Lysol.
on a fucking burger, and you think this is gonna be the worst thing in the world,
Yeah,
but no,
I don't know.
it's actually pretty good.
All the cheese kept falling off, so they just use Stickum like they use in the NFL,
Yeah.
and it keeps the cheese on the patty.
And there's like, oh yeah, instead of like a bun, fuck it, we're gonna use fucking waffles or some shit.
Yeah.
Some like out of the
We're gonna
out
have
of
a
the left-
waffle bun.
Yeah, out of the left field. It's like, oh yeah, so now it's like put in batter.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna fry it in pancake batter, and then put it in between two meat patties.
Okay.
Shit like that. I don't know.
What do you think of the pretzel bun?
No.
I don't hate it. I mean,
I'm very here for it.
I am not a fan of pretzel bun at all.
I'm not. I don't hate it.
Huh. I like it a
I mean,
lot. I'm with it.
It's too chewy. There's definitely like a level
Yeah.
of comfort
Yeah.
when it
all
comes
wrong.
to chewing.
Okay.
We don't want to work. Like this is why I don't eat steak.
I don't want to work, man. I don't have to cut the burger up.
Okay, you know what I do like? Like if you go to Sonic and they put it between Texas toast,
Oh man, Texas
go.
toast burger.
that's a good substitution.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I will allow the Texas toast burger, and I do like Sonic's hamburgers.
Yeah, they're great.
Damn it, those are good.
They are good.
I'm okay with
And they go to the mustard and mayonnaise. So you have to say
I have to say no mayonnaise.
I have to say no mustard.
Yep, no
Man,
mustard
you
on
guys are
that.
fucking weird. So I had this woman come up to me at the Isotopes game, right? I had my fucking Cubs jersey on like I have right now. And somebody needs to explain to me because I'm not from Chicago. I was eating a hot dog, and I put mustard and ketchup, relish, onions on my hot dog, right?
Yeah.
Any of that seem weird to you?
No.
What kind of relish?
What's that?
What kind of relish?
Sweet.
Gross.
So the lady says to me, she goes, "You must not be really a Cubs fan if you put ketchup on your hot dog." And I went, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what that means. And also, don't walk up and say fucked up shit to people. This is Albuquerque, and you might get killed. Don't know. I'm not going to. But hey, somebody might. You know what I mean? Is that not a weird thing to say to someone?
That is weird.
You must not be really a Chicago Cubs fan if you're putting ketchup on your hot dog.
Hey, I just wanted to
Maybe someone can explain it.
That's just really weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come up and
Yeah.
insult two things about you just right off with a comment.
Right, what would be like the Albuquerque version of that? You know?
You not putting green chili on anything?
Yeah, right.
You know what? I would say
It's like, I knew you were going to
the one thing about Blake's Slaughterburger that I love, but also hate, and you're kind of forced to do this, which I also hate, is that they have one of my favorite breakfast burritos, right? You know, it's a hit or miss. Was what I'm saying. It's
Really?
huge. It's huge, but they don't
That's a
serve.
whole different episode.
They don't serve fucking chili or like hot sauce. So you're forced.
Salsa packets, right?
Yeah, no salsa packets. You're forced to put ketchup on it.
What?
And so if I see somebody put ketchup on a
But
breakfast,
you can say red chili or green chili.
I know, but you can't put say you want like Louisiana hot sauce or something on it,
Okay.
or like a taco sauce or like some
Or
kind of like a
Tapatio
yeah. They don't accommodate that.
Well, because they already assume you're from New Mexico, so you have either Tapatio or what's the other one? Not Tabasco.
Valencias?
No.
Valentina,
No, Valentina.
No. God, what one am I thinking about?
Tapatio. There is
Tabasco,
Cholula.
There's a Cholula. Like you either have Cholula or Tapatio.
Yeah.
Like, and we always have like one or the other in our refrigerator.
Exactly. So when you're like saying, I'm not bringing my burrito home so I can actually add it on to that,
Right.
they only have ketchup there.
Well, my problem with Blake's is you have to bring it home so you can mix the stuff up on the inside, so you don't just get one or the like you don't.
Oh, you do that?
No, but I mean you need to.
Yeah.
Because like Blake's is like, here's the egg on this one side, then we're gonna put the hash browns in the middle, and then we're gonna put the bacon on the other side, so that like you're gonna have to like bite the whole burrito to get a taste of everything. You have to mix it up yourself.
Yeah. Whereas if you go to like say Federico's or something, you have like a laundry list of different hot sauces,
Dude.
or like fucking Caco Cabana.
Dude, you go to Filiberto's or Federico's, and I stopped there on my way to work a couple weeks ago. That is the biggest, fattest, greasiest burrito I've ever had in my life.
The fucking nastiest. Which
Oh,
is,
yeah.
and I mean that in a good way though.
Yeah, like the burritos, like the tortilla turns a different color from the grease. Like there's so much grease
Wow.
in it. I'm not shit. That's not even an exaggeration. Like it's like they took a Blake's burrito and got it pregnant. It's like pregnant, like big old pregnant burrito, right?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, and like
Also with the fucking long list of
Yeah.
hot sauces you can put on, like the green sauce,
Right.
the red sauce,
and then there's like
salsa.
but then there's like green peppers and red peppers in it
Oh,
as
right.
well. Like, man,
See, Blake's, come on, just
yeah.
get some Tapatio.
Well, they got smaller. That's where I got upset about.
Oh yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that.
I have my seat. It's funny because like I did Ask Me Anything on Instagram, and I got like 20 different questions. I didn't think that would happen, but one of them was like, "What is the best local breakfast burrito?" And in my opinion, I said number 2 is Stripes, which Billy doesn't agree. It's fine. And then someone's like, "Well, what's number 1?" I was like, "Well, that's a secret because I'm not going to tell you
Oh yeah.
because I don't want it ruined." You know,
And I know exactly what you're talking.
it's busy enough.
Oh, I know exactly what you're
And
talking.
every time we try to go there, I try to take you there. They're like,
Oh, we ran out of tortillas.
they ran out of tortillas one time, and I was like, "That's the fucking like, you know, you're not from. You must not be from New Mexico. You ran out of tortillas. How the fuck does that happen?" Here's what you do: you're out of tortillas. You go over to Golden Pride and buy a stack of tortillas because they make them there.
How do you feel about open face burgers?
Oh my god.
Are those like really burgers at that point, or just like a glorified Salisbury steak?
Right.
Oh, you're right. It's like
you mean? What do you mean open face?
you mean like smothered and
like they're putting, and you have to eat it with a fork and
yeah. Does that count?
I mean, they have a couple good ones at the 66 Diner. I'll give them that. But I mean, sometimes you do want that burger patty just slathered in queso and green chili.
Here's what you just did to me. As soon as you said the Salisbury steak, whoever said that
was me.
I immediately went to like First Cafeteria.
Oh my gosh.
In my mind, and I went, Salisbury steak from First Cafeteria.
It's just like drenched in that fucking hot
It's just
ass.
sitting in au jus.
Yeah.
And you're excited because you're like, I'm gonna get. Because when you're a kid, like Billy and I probably were, where you like food a lot. Your grandma would take you to First Cafeteria, right?
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, get whatever you want. Get whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, you get it. You're like, I could get pie. I could get cake. I don't know which one I want. And then you're like, I'll have a Salisbury steak and fried chicken. You know, right? Right?
And that little green fucking square.
Yeah, of Jello or whatever the fuck it was.
I was always about the fried
Cloudy.
okra. Going to First Cafeteria, all about the fried okra. I'd go
Weird.
back for seconds.
No, Salisbury steak for me.
Oh, definitely some Salisbury steak, but man, I was all about that fried okra. As far as I was concerned, First Cafeteria was the only place you went that had like fried okra. Like, no place else had fried okra.
Let's go back to the hamburger. What was the hamburger like in your elementary school?
You know what? Only thing I can really remember from elementary school was the pizza.
Okay, well, we'll go there. Hold on. But, like, hamburger at my school was, like, basically this, like, frozen patty that they heated up, and then you got the bun. There was no fixins. There was nothing else. But you got a ketchup packet and a mustard packet, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good enough. The pizza was just horrific. It was basically like a dough, a cheese, and a meat.
Yeah, like it was like
that's
little cubed pepperonis, I guess.
No, I didn't get that.
Oh, no.
Mine was like ground beef with cheese on a crust.
Yeah, that's the experience I had with that.
I would say we had the opposite experience in elementary school, because like I thought the pizza was just straight like
I did not
delicious.
like it.
And then the hamburger, I guess, was not that memorable.
And then
I don't remember getting meat too often. I was very poor.
And then, like, the thing that I also loved elementary school, and they would always do it, like, in the winter, was, like, soup and grilled cheese day.
Okay, yeah,
That was, like, the bomb. Let me see if I can find a
I never
picture.
I never drank milk.
Milk?
So I would always
love
have, like, an extra milk, and I would always trade it for, like...
It would be like this right here. That's what the pizza looked like.
Oh,
that's
no.
actually that's actually better looking than the pizza.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking. It was that, but definitely not that full. It's like I would have thought that like when thin crust was a thing, I was like, oh, this is fucking cafeteria pizza.
I would be like, I don't think you people know what pizza is. Oh, here we go. It looked like that shit on the right.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
no,
and I'd be like,
no,
I don't think you people know what pizza is. Like I would be like, have they never had pizza? You know?
I gotta agree with Chris. That was pizza day. It's like, did you just put like hamburger cubes on this?
On
cheese bread?
Cheese bread, yeah.
So
Now, go ahead.
I was saying, like, I just moved back from Washington D.C. and I would say the overall experience as far as food and burgers goes was also unmemorable. I'll probably forget about it, just like I forgot about.
Can I ask a question about DC?
Of course.
Why the fuck are there so many Subways and Starbucks? What the fuck culture is going on there?
Because you actually go to Starbucks to save money.
Yeah, well,
Because if you go,
I don't believe that there.
if you go to like say like a pretentious coffee shop, you're gonna spend like $6-7.
You're not though.
But then you go to Starbucks, you're spending like what, like $3 at
right.
the most. You go to Starbucks to save money nowadays, even here in Albuquerque.
That's not true. I'm gonna go against that argument. I go to Castle Coffee and I get a 16-ounce Americano. It's $3.25.
Okay.
That is not outrageous. Now with the donut I get, it turns into $8. but if you go to Starbucks and you get that Americano, it's going to be like $4.
Well, oh, you're saying you go to Starbucks? Chris just admitted he went to Starbucks.
No, if you do, I say if you do. I mean, I'll go there every once in a while. But it pissed me off the other day. I was, on Saturdays, you're at work. But on Saturdays, I'll get up to go to Castle to go get my coffee. And there's the growers market. And it is so overrun by these people from California. Like, I'm riding my board, and I see a whole entire family. And all of them have a different Starbucks cup. Like, they all have, like, the hot coffee cup.
Oh, yeah.
And then someone has, like, the clear one that has green something in it. And I'm just like, there's 13 coffee shops downtown in Albuquerque. And you guys went to a Starbucks. There's none Starbucks downtown.
There's
none.
one at the Hyatt. Or in the old Hyatt building.
I don't think that's there anymore.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay, that used to be the only place you could get
I think
Starbucks
the closest
downtown.
one is Lomas and Broadway.
Oh, wow.
Where it's that weird drive-through that,
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
But, like, I'm like, you guys went out of your way. Now, here's the other thing. When I was in D.C., though, here's my theory. Every local coffee shop I went to in D.C. was not good. And
I do not disagree. I
went to 4 different ones. 4 different ones. And the Starbucks was better than all of them. Actually, no. Dunkin' Donuts was better than every one of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was totally not impressed with food in D.C.
No.
But I can tell you about a burger that I enjoyed
Really?
in D.C.
No.
And it was from a chain out of New York City, and they're called Shake Shack. Fucking phenomenal burger. And it's like one of those things where they have these little red peppers on it, which makes it unique, and it just fucking like a fucking Flavor Town in my mouth. It was great. And actually, funny thing about Flavor Town is there was a burger
Flavor Town.
So these ghost kitchens started popping up like on the East Coast. So like there's not an actual restaurant you can go and sit down
Right,
at.
you can order it.
So you can order it from like, so we had at the Buca de Beppo down the street from me was a ghost kitchen, and so it had Guy Fieri's.
They do that here.
Really?
Yeah, there's you can go on Yelp and type Guy Fieri and order the food and have it delivered, and it's his menu.
Yeah. So I ordered a burger from him, not as good as Shake Shack.
Bigger question.
Yes.
Is and I know where we're going. Is In-N-Out Burger good? This is the controversial take on the show right here.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't answer that.
Have you never? Smiley's never had it.
I've never had it. So
Okay.
where's that like based out of?
California.
California.
So every time people bring up hamburgers,
I'm
they
gonna
go.
guess it's trash then.
No, I'll answer your
For
question.
California.
All right.
So
Billy's had it.
just in the context of like good burgers that we enjoy, and like we're up on a tier of like expectation and just trying to realize like what a good burger is. I don't think In-N-Out Burger is that good.
All right. I'm going to say this. I think In-N-Out Burger, I've had it in Dallas, Texas. I've had it in Phoenix, Arizona. And I've had it in Las Vegas, Nevada. I think In-N-Out Burger is on the same level as Five Guys hamburgers, which I think is meh.
Yeah.
And then people will go, well, you got to have it in California. If I have to fucking go to California to have your amazing hamburger, it is not an amazing fucking hamburger. I'm sorry. And they're like, well, you can't get too far from California because of the ingredients. It's a fucking hamburger that has beef, tomatoes, lettuce, onions.
It's a cult. It's a fucking cult. It's like it's like the Joel Osteen of burgers.
And they're like, well, you got to get it animal style. No.
What the fuck is that?
I got to fuck your mom doggy style. Fuck your In-N-Out Burger. It's a cult. It's horse shit. If I go to California, I'm going to get a smash burger because Ice Cube told me to.
I do believe that it's definitely like a placebo effect where like people just are told it's good.
Yeah.
And then they're
Tom
going
Hanks
in.
loved it on fucking some show.
And then, so you're, with that mentality, it's going to taste good to you.
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't get it.
And then, so I actually went in with the mindset, like, oh, I'm ready. This is going to happen. Like, guys, like, In-N-Out Burger, right? Holy smokes. I'm in the presence of what's supposed to be a godly burger.
Was it the one over on Radford?
No, it was... I don't know what that means.
It's a line from Big Lebowski.
No. So, yeah, so it was in Phoenix, and I was with my partner at the time. It's like, you have to try this.
Oh man.
My gosh. You need to get this, and then... Yeah, and so I tasted it.
Yeah.
And you know what happened?
Nothing. The clouds didn't open up. The fucking hand of God didn't come down.
Yeah. It's like,
masturbate your ass.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I was expecting the flavor goddess to just like jerking me off. Right?
When I went to the one in Las Vegas, it was so disgustingly gross, nasty in the actual place. It was like worse than a Burger King in like the war zone here.
Oh.
And I was like, this is an In-N-Out Burger? Aren't they like supposed to be like the fucking crown jewel of hamburgers in the United States? And this one doesn't look like it's been cleaned in this quarter. There's like no one been over here to, inspect it.
It's a cult.
It's a cult. Yeah. I don't know. But real quick, we have the best fast food hamburgers in the United States ranked. This is from the Thrillist.com. I guess they don't put the author. Number 15, Checkers or Rallies. Never heard of it.
Okay, dope.
Checkers is a fast food. I'm not sorry, like a gas station, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's what I like about it.
Cheese Champ.
Real quick though, the Build Gray Cafeteria like burger patty, and that's number 15. Number 14, I'm a fan of Dairy Queen Grill and Chill 2 Cheese Deluxe 3rd Pound Signature Stack Burger.
I would put that up there.
I'd put that up there.
Yeah.
I've actually had this. The number 13 is the A&W Papa Burger.
I've had that too, actually.
And you know what? I went in there, really filthy place in Alamogordo, and got the hamburger. Was not disappointed. A&W makes a good hamburger.
There you go.
Did you get because you have to get like the soft serve with like the chocolate shell crust on it?
Yeah, or some root beer.
Oh yeah.
Number 12, Burger King, the Whopper.
Should be on the list. It's definitely
for
fucking legit.
This is another one of those In-N-Out burger situations for me. Number 11, White Castle cheese slider. I've had them in Vegas, and I don't get it.
I've actually never had them at a White Castle, but I am hooked on the frozen version. You can get at the
They're fine,
grocery
yeah.
store.
And I'll tell you this, Smiley, same taste. That's actually one of the foods where you can the fast they'll like Chili's and then they'll make like you'll go to the grocery store and they have like meals you can buy or whatever. In White Castle's sliders taste the same that you cook in the oven or whatever than they do at the store. But again, other than when you're wasted, I don't really know when they're that great.
I don't know. I've never had them when I wasn't wasted. They're great when you're drunk. You're like, I want tiny burgers.
And you got to think about like when you experienced like the best burger of your life. I guarantee you, I was drunk.
Number 10, Delta. Actually, one of the best burgers I ever had was at the gas station in Portales. What was that one that was on the outside of town?
Town and Country?
Town and Country.
Fuck
which
yeah.
they would cook a fresh burger for you, fresh. Like you watched them cook it. Boom. It was the best hamburger I've ever had in my life, but I was always fucking wasted.
That's
Number 10, Del Taco Double Cheeseburger.
That's not a big fan.
Never had a cheeseburger at Del Taco because it's a taco place.
Yeah, and it's
why I go there.
It's an interesting business model to where like it's American food, but like supposed to be like Mexican things. So you order like a taco platter, but then it comes with fries.
Yeah, it's a weird model. Number 9, Jollibee's Big Yum Burger.
I've never even heard of that.
Never heard of it.
Where's that from? Filipino chain.
Really?
Yeah.
Jollibee. I guess it's coming quick. So, number 8, Jack in the Box, the Jumbo Jack.
That's the one we're sleeping on. I think
Really?
Jack in the Box makes some really good burgers, and you kind of like. At the time, you're like, this is good. And you never think of going back for some reason.
It's one of those things where, like, I think I've had good experiences there, but anytime I ever hear Jack in the Box, I always think of back in the 80s when people ate the food and then bled from their ass and died.
Well, no, if you're from New Mexico, you have horror stories because Jack in the Box was like shut down here for like
and there's that too.
Giving people salmonella and for like
that was all across the United States. There's a whole story you can read.
Oh, really?
People,
so
people died.
No one just assumes like you're ejaculating in a box and then they serve it to you?
No, that's Sprouts.
Oh. Oh no, that's Sunflower Market.
Right, which became Sprouts.
Oh yeah.
Number 7, Carl's Jr. / Hardee's. The superstar with cheese. What I love about Carl's Jr. is when everyone else, remember when all the fast food places were jumping on the Atkins diet and they're like, this is our Atkins menu and no. Carl's Jr.'s like, we actually took a hamburger, put salami on it and then an egg and then covered it in Texas chili. Like they were like,
that's what you need to do.
They were the if you watch Parks and Recreation, what's the hamburger place called? God dang, they were that place. Punch Burger. They were the real life Punch Burger. Like they did not give a fuck.
And I would say like that, Chris, it's called innovation. Look it up. Chili on a burger.
Yeah.
Like
no. I ate it.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I fucking went. No, I went with it. That's why I love them. Is I was like, everyone else is like, we're fast food, but we're gonna try to act like we're fucking like health conscious. And Carl's Jr.'s like, nah. Like nah.
Okay, actually, now that you've tapped into like one of my memories, my core memories, I can tell you my favorite burger, and they no longer serve it anymore.
Where?
If you go, there's this like Tendrick Nation, there's this sports chain called Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, yeah.
And they had this burger called the Big Jack Daddy Burger. And so I actually took the train, the red light, all the way up to fucking Maryland, to go like, oh, I'm gonna have a Big Jack Daddy. It's no longer on the menu.
You're like, excuse me, do you know how far I've come to get this hamburger? Sorry, sir, but we got rid of that 6 months ago.
Yeah, too many people died from extreme joy.
The man's heart exploded in his chest, sir.
They died with smiles on their faces.
Yeah, but he was a happy motherfucker, I tell you that much. The number 6 Wendy's Dave's Double.
I am completely behind that one all the way.
That's good. That's a good burger.
That is like, I go to Wendy's like when I really want a burger. I run to Wendy's. I get a double with cheese.
I feel like this is a bullshit one.
Nope, this is not true. This is one of my favorite burgers of all time.
Number 5, the McDonald's Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Yeah, it's a number 3. It used to be a number 2. So you go in because you want the double Quarter Pounder, and fucking I get it.
Yeah.
Fucking McDonald's, evil corporation. But there's a reason that they're that huge. Is because of this. I would say this burger.
This list is already invalidated, so you're wrong.
No, it's great.
Because number 4 is the Whataburger Double Meat Whataburger. But here's where they're wrong.
Okay, what's wrong about
Here's
it?
what's wrong. It's not a Double Meat Whataburger. It's a Double Meat Whataburger with cheese.
Oh.
You have to have cheese on it. I remember one time you went and you didn't get cheese.
And I was like, I can't.
Yeah. But here's what also invalidates it. Because it's number 4. Number 3, which is the Sonic Drive-In Supersonic Double Cheeseburger, which I agree is a good burger.
I agree. The thing is, I want to say that when I have this burger, I was like, they're just trying to be Whataburger.
Yes, so that's why it's not there.
Yeah.
And
also, if you're going to pick a good burger from Sonic, you have to go with the one with Texas toast.
Agreed. There you go, Smiley. So there's several holes in that argument. And then here's the other fucking one. Number 2, the In-N-Out Burger, the Double.
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. So tired of it. And then I don't know this one. And I've heard of it. Culver's Double Butter Burger with cheese, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of this too.
It sounds amazing.
I was married to a person from Wisconsin, and there's Culver's like a fucking custard place.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to say I had that. And
I'll
it was
go
great.
with that. I'll listen to you on that one, but I will not listen to you on the Double, and I will definitely not think that Sonic Drive-In is better than Whataburger.
That's fair.
And you better put your fucking cheese on your Whataburger, or you're just something wrong with you. God almighty, people. We're at the end of the first hour. Billy, do you have anything to promote?
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I came into town wheels, guns a-blazing as far as music goes.
And then you've cooled off.
Yeah, cooled off. But only because I was back in town, and it's like, Billy's back. We need to see him play again. So now that they've seen me play, I have no demand. But I do have a show all the way in October. I don't know if we should talk about.
Yeah, we can wait.
We'll wait. Yeah.
Do you have anything, Smiley, at all?
No, other than see me at the Bird of Paradise and
yeah. And then whatever shows you're in that everybody knows about already.
Yeah, watch me on television. I've been doing that for a while.
I'm just kidding. We will be at, I don't know the name of this festival that's in Antonito, Colorado.
That's the best kind of festival. So
yeah, I don't even know the name of it. So September 3rd, we will be doing Tendrick Minimum in Antonito, Colorado. And it's like a camp. It's a camp out. There's gonna be a lot of bands. Sweet Roll.
I would say like half of that bill is Albuquerque bands.
Oh yeah. Because like Antonio was there. I know him. Kyle Ruggles know him. So yeah, we're actually gonna. I don't know if they're gonna have us up on the stage or not. But they asked, were you guys willing to do the show there? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. But I don't know what they mean by that.
I don't know.
I don't either. But we're gonna be there. Some other notable events. This is a thing I'd like to start doing on the show. At Launchpad this week, on August 4th, which is Thursday, they're going to have the Silver String Band. On August 5th, which is Friday.
Ooh, Squash Boston Boys. I haven't seen them in in fucking 5 years.
Right?
They always put on a good show.
Damn it, we will not be able to see that show.
We will not be able to see that show.
Because we'll be at the Shins. And then Friday, the Mango Cakes are headlining Launchpad. And then August 6th, the big show, Beard Reunion Show.
That's I will go to that.
Yeah.
I fucking miss Beard.
And then also the Talking Hours, also Space Junk and Buddha Funk, DJ Buddha Funk, Crown and Casket. So big show Saturday at Launchpad. Hit that up. And then at the what is the name of the comedy? Dry Heat Comedy. This Sunday. From 2 to, let me pull this up.
Is the comedy club itself like? Will they do like happy hours and stuff, or is it just open for shows?
They don't have alcohol.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They only have alcohol if they have a big show. This Friday they have the stand-up comedy showcase headlined by Zach Abeda, and then Holly Ann, our own Holly Ann, is doing the Mom Show on Sunday at 2 p.m. and it's only $10, so go check that out. But absolutely, those are some things that are going on in and around downtown this next weekend.
Okay, so if this is going to be a segment, I'm definitely going to be down to like researching and be like, let me tell you what's going to go on.
Yeah, we that's the thing, man.
All right.
Pat Davis said he listens to this show. City Councilman Pat Davis said he listens to this show to find out what's going on.
Oh, okay.
We have our ear to the streets.
We certainly do.
So
Well, that's good. I definitely have been invited to some stuff, and I don't know if it's something like you want to promote on the show. I wish I could, because it's, like I said, there's a reason you don't disclose your favorite burrito place.
yeah, you don't want it all fucked up.
Yeah.
So Tinder Nation, just keep your eye out, and you'll see what's going on. And we're gonna come back here in a little while. We're gonna take a quick break, really short, and because I'm sure Billy has to pee.
Yep.
And so we're definitely drinking when we do this show. You should as well. But always remember, we are 10 drink minimum.
It's not about you. It's all about to cry.
Radio 470 AM. It is game day, people, and I have never felt this kind of electricity.
I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
10 Drink Nation, we're back. We're live. We're here for the Holly Hour.
Yeah, it's. I didn't know you were calling it the Billy Wavy Hour.
You didn't know that? Wow, thanks for listening to the show, Billy, while you were gone.
Super nice.
Pretty much every time. This show today is sponsored by Long Drink, the Finnish Long Drink, the legend of, what is it, 1952?
That is correct. Delicious.
Because they created it for the 1952 Helsinki Olympics.
That is correct.
Oh, is that the why it's called that?
Yeah, they wanted to create a drink for all the athletes that were coming in, and it was like they didn't want something that wasn't healthy, which I don't know why that's healthy. Like, what is the... I mean, I guess it is. I mean, it's not healthy, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's got gin and grapefruit and juniper.
I mean, I'm really a big fan of the cranberry one. Big fan.
I'll have to make sure to get some for next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you just steal it? I mean, do you just take it when you want to leave?
No, they give it to me. No,
I keep trying to catch them, but
that's not how sponsorship works.
I know.
I'm reminded of because I'm. Oh God, my attention span has gone down like tenfold after like TikTok and Instagram Reels, and so there's this one where this like audio that's very viral. It's like, how much did it cost? They gave it to me. How much was it? They just gave it to me. That's what reminded me of.
Well, so like, you know, I have the Instagram reel that went in that you filmed.
Yeah.
That went insanely viral. It's like 1.2 million views now. I had to shut off my notifications on my Instagram, which is ruined. Because if I turn them on and someone's like, okay, and I was like, okay, watch. So I turn them on. And it just boom, 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 and then Holly's like, we gotta take advantage, make some more reels. So I did, and so then all of a sudden, because of Kim Kardashian, Instagram did this whole thing where they take all your videos and they throw them all in the same area, and like, it cracks me up because like someone was like, man, your video is crazy because of all the comments that are like trashing you, and I'm like, have you never been on the internet before? That's all that shit is, right?
Yeah.
So the thing that cracked me up was the other day. It's like people don't get enough trashing the viral video. They went and found a video I made during the pandemic where I'm riding my electric skateboard around, and the guy's like, you're wearing a mask? Really? And I'm just like, yeah, we all thought we were going to die from this fucking virus that no one knew much about. And yeah, I wore a mask all during that because they said you have to wear it. Because also in the state of New Mexico, it was not legal to be outside without a mask. So, yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway.
we had one of those, what are you called, lockdowns. We had an actual like lockdown. They were like, what's open?
Yeah.
Nothing except the grocery store.
I just thought it was funny.
Hours.
The guy couldn't just say, oh, my 3-year-old brother could do that move in the video game. He had to go find another video that I made and be like, you wearing a mask? Really? I always thought like I would be upset. Like if somebody's like, you know, your podcast is shit and I always thought I would get upset about it. It makes me laugh. I find it hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll go through the comments, and maybe that's 16-year podcaster in thick skin, don't give a fuck anymore kind of guy. Or no, it is because like I know that if that would have happened like, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be like, oh my god. You know, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what
And
you
now
mean.
I just find it hilarious. Like when I went on the radio with Buck, I was on KKOB, and he had me manning the first time. This is like the day before Thanksgiving. He had me manning the Twitter like personal message thing. And someone's like, oh, his name is Burnett and your last name is Burnett. Wow, nepotism. Bring your relatives on the show. And so I tell Buck, and he goes, actually, Chris and I are not, like, he gets, like, heated about it. He's on the radio. I just want to point out that we're not related. And then someone goes, oh, you're married then. And I think that was good.
That was a good joke.
Yeah.
Great even. But I need you to stop.
No. I actually typed to the guy back and I said, that was really good. I was like, that's funny. And he goes, and then he all of a sudden he like, cause he was just going at us. And all of a sudden, like I write that back. I was like, man, that was actually really good. I laughed. And he goes, are you just being sarcastic now? And I was like, no. I was like, that was good. That was a good one. You know, you zinged us good. That was really good. And my thing is like, just who cares? Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
I've been that way.
Oh, the thing I want to do so bad is I'm waiting for one person to like say some shit. Like, and I'm just going to pop it on one of them out of nowhere. They're going to be like, oh, I did that right away. And I'll be all, oh, you got 1.3 million people to watch your video right away? Just to pop it like... Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I actually forgot.
Would that be bad? Would it be funny, though?
That would be really funny.
My favorite thing to do is I'll go in and they'll be like, my 6-year-old brother actually can do that right away. And I'll reply, oh, he's really good. That's it. And then they're like, oh, it's really you. Congrats. That actually happened. I don't fight them back. I just like kind of go in and be like, oh, he's really good then.
I just find like
That,
I don't know if it's just going to be like Gen Z who takes like no accountability for like shit they say online anymore.
Right.
Like in the context of like, are there gonna be politicians who like have sex tapes and
man.
or just like have been known to say racist shit when they're like 14 years old?
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
I would imagine so. Yeah,
Someone's recorded their Xbox exploits.
Yeah. Unless like you can go your entire adolescent and adult life without being on the internet, then they'll just be like, okay, so now you're president.
Congressman, can you explain the swatting allegations? That'll be a big one, right?
Yeah, it says here in this Twitch stream that you said the N-word like
multiple times.
Multiple times.
You called this guy gay.
Yeah.
More times than anyone can ever imagine.
Did you not just quote say gay?
Gay. Senator, can you please explain the footage of Call of Duty where you are dropping down on a dead person?
Yeah, it's like
what do they call that? Was
teabagging?
Teabagging, where you're teabagging the individual after you defeated them. Can you please explain that, sir? That's not. How do you know that's me? It's your screen name, sir. Sexy mofo 413.
Oh man, I wouldn't even be like hard to track down. My internet presence is so like egotistical. Like I use my name.
I know.
They're like, what's your username? James Smiley.
I want Billy to chime in on this. How odd is it for you that he doesn't have an Instagram? Of all the people, he has a Facebook, not an Instagram.
I would say that I'm glad he doesn't have one. But is it weird that he doesn't?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely, right? Because it's like that's like the vain
That's what I'm saying.
social media.
If you got an Instagram and then that first feeling of like 10 likes on your photo, you're gonna have an OnlyFans by the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why do you have an OnlyFans? Yeah, what's that? What's going on there?
It's like, is it weird that I don't have like it took me this long to get an OnlyFans?
Do you have one?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Shows my peener and everything.
I didn't even go up into your thing and see if you had a link tree or any of that. It's like, wait a minute, does Billy have a link tree? What's going on there? Click.
It's weird. It's actually weird to see a link tree and then not have an OnlyFans link.
It's like, yeah, what are you wasting your time? We have a link tree, but we don't have an OnlyFans account for 10 drink minimum. But yeah,
I would say we should get one, and it doesn't have to be like nasty. It just be like
Right. No, my favorite shit on the planet is like when they started doing commercials and they're all, want to learn how to cook? OnlyFans. Fishing? Like, you could learn fishing. And I'm like,
and then,
you want to see your best friend's hoo-ha? OnlyFans. Pretty much.
oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm saying we could start one. It's like
Senator, can you explain your OnlyFans account? Yeah. That's going to be, you're right. That'll totally be the future.
yeah.
Right? What's the generic one? There's like one that's like off-brand.
Off-brand OnlyFans.
Yeah. When you're just like too nasty and they're like,
They kick you off of OnlyFans.
Which is crazy because OnlyFans is pretty. It's like the Tumblr of like social media now because Tumblr's gone, right?
Oh yeah.
They're like,
And they tried to do that with OnlyFans. They tried to take off all the explicit stuff.
They were, and then the credit card companies, right? And then they were like, here, credit card company. Here's how much money we're going to lose if we do that. And they were like, you're right. Yeah, it's legal.
What it lasted for like 2 days. That thing.
Oh
they did?
yeah.
And
It was going to collapse. Well, Tumblr took the porn off, and they were going.
right. They're all, we'll get rid of that porn. They're like, okay, well, no one wants you anymore.
Yeah, right. We're trying to be legit, and everybody's like, "That's the whole reason we don't go. That's the reason we go there is you're not legit." You know, I don't want to go on 4chan or whatever the fuck. Reddit.
I haven't been on 4chan and Reddit
Nah.
in years.
I go on Reddit every once in a while. Mm-hmm. There's all Google tendering minimum, and there's like Reddit chatter. So I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
There's someone local who would post every episode we did. Like there's like a Reddit Albuquerque podcast. I don't know if it's still really big. It's still really going. And someone would post like they would, and it's fine, but they would post like episode of Tendering Minimum is up, and like I would be like, who's posting this? And I found out who it was, and I'm totally fine with it. They're totally fine, but I don't go and do it. That's too much. That's too much at that point.
All right.
Like, am I going to go on Reddit and be like, oh, you got to, yes, here we are. I don't know. I don't like that kind of self-promotion at that point. You know, I'll post it up on Facebook. Hey, the new episode is up. Mm-hmm. Twitter, that's about it.
I like to let people know about the things that I'm doing, but then at the same time, I'm always like, also don't talk to me.
Oh, also, I need to talk to you about something. You need to take something off your social media.
Do I?
Yes. It's called evidence. I'll talk to you about it later.
Okie doke.
Yeah. You posted something the other day, and I shook my head, and I was like, that's not a good idea. I was like, oh, let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh, I probably know what it is. I mean, I haven't posted anything in like the last few days, so
I am pretty sure you know what it is.
I mean,
Can we talk about it? Because like, we can not disclose what or where it was.
There you go. That.
what?
What do you mean, what?
What? That's a cute photo of me.
I think it is as well, but I also don't think it's a good idea. So here, yeah, we'll talk about it. Billy, you go ahead.
I might have to take off one of the comments, but otherwise, that could be the photo's fine.
I've always been familiar with New Mexico being one of the strictest, like, SID kind of cultures in the country.
Oh, yeah.
And then just that having friends who've, like, owned, like, bar establishments.
You mean a friend like this person?
I did own a bar. Thank you.
Yeah.
And, seeing people take down, like my bartender friends going to jail for serving like underage
Back
people.
in the day. No, remember? You remember when they were like hammering bars because they were saying that people who played music there had to have a W-2 and they were considered employees.
Oh, that was
and they couldn't drink on stage because they're employees and you can't drink when you're on. That's how fucking ridiculous the alcohol laws are in New Mexico. They were considering a band that was on stage employees, and they couldn't drink. You don't remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah.
And we had the girls from Iconica magazine on, and they're like, "Well, the alcohol laws in New Mexico are really loose." And I went, They are definitely not.
You might need to check into that a little more.
And the moment you meet an SID agent is the moment when you will realize that they are not.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, I haven't been here in a while. So what if like funding was cut to SID after the pandemic, and so now it's just like the Wild West again?
And then I'm also going to explain why that would never happen.
Why is that?
Because alcohol is a vice which is taxed heavily.
Oh.
And where do those taxes go to? The state. The state is not going to defund the organization that is keeping their taxes coming in. That's exactly what they need. The SID is literally there to make sure you're not selling alcohol and the state doesn't get its taxes.
Oh.
So that it will not get defunded. If anything, they will get extra money to make sure the money gets from you to them. You know, like when you work at a place, like when you work for like the government or you work for a corporation, there are different departments and they consider them like different ways. One is like, it's like IT is considered the Grim Reaper because it doesn't make money. It doesn't bring in money. HR, it doesn't make money. It doesn't bring in money. So whenever like they cut stuff, they go, well, you don't bring in money. We're cutting you. Now, SID, they make sure the money keeps coming in, not going to be cut, not going to have their fucking budget cut. If anything, they're going to be like, have you heard anything about these people like just selling alcohol and like no licenses? And they'll be like, where?
Excuse me. Tell me more.
Let's murder their whole family.
God, do you remember like back in 2015 when they would have kids outside of the 7-Eleven on Yale like trying to get you to buy them beer?
Yes.
And shit like
SID
that?
would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so fucking shady.
And-
why would you,
and-
why like you train these kids just to like...
Or they'll get a cop who's like 20 and then he'll have a mustache and all that shit and they'll send him into places to go buy alcohol. And then, you know, it's like a $10,000 fine for the establishment. Like
I've known two bartender friends who went to jail for
jail. Went to jail
because you get handcuffed right there.
Just last week, there was I looked at my coworkers and I was all, oh, check out this obvious plant.
Yeah.
And there was like fresh faced, must have just turned 21 like that day, like vertical New Mexico ID, like totally hot girl, not wearing a bra, like in like a spring dress. I was like, oh, check this out.
Yep.
They're trying to put us in prison
So
right now.
I think you should take down the comment I just highlighted right there. For one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one you were thinking of.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking.
You know, the evidence.
Emma, the photo's beautiful.
And no, I don't disagree on that because you're in it. Of course it's beautiful. But like, yeah, when those girls said that, I laughed and I went, wow, there's some wake up calls that are going to I mean, I feel like right now they're just kind of like, yeah, we're, you know,
There's gonna be like a...
There's going to be Judgment Day fucking 2023. Right. It's like, oh, fuck. All of a sudden people will be like, what is SID? And then as they're getting put in the fucking police car, they'll be like, oh, shit.
Okie doke. I'm going to edit that one.
Aren't you glad I told you? Now that there's this evidence on the show now, too. I feel like we were vague enough, though, right? I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't say where it was.
Yeah.
I mean...
But, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that place on a different day so that it doesn't get connected. But I'm a big fan of that place. And I made some comments the other night to somebody that I like what's going on there and I like what they're doing.
I do as well.
But it has nothing to... Like, the night that you were there, I don't feel any kind of connection to the original place at all from what was done, and I get that, but that's fine.
It was a dance party, man.
Yeah, it was a dance party. But then it was like, so literally I looked around. So it was like a Bert's night.
Yeah, we were doing like a
Bert's Tiki Lounge night, right?
Yeah.
There was nothing to do with PBR. And then I literally looked around. Even the people I knew, I was like, I don't even think you were old enough to go to Bert's.
I would say the original Bert's closed, 10 years ago?
No, it was like 5 or 6 years ago.
No. I would say it closed down and was gone for a while.
The original, like the one on
yeah.
Gold.
Gold, yeah. That's been gone. That's where that Thursday Night Revolution.
I would say 8 years ago.
Okay, that sounds about right.
I'm bad at time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Both of those sound convincing.
But like,
enough.
it's so weird because like I'm like, Simo went there. Wait, I don't know. I don't know if she went there.
Yeah, she was in the Hounslow was a band back then.
You guys played it?
We played at the stage where they moved the stage to the front.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
so
okay. Fair enough. But then there was like so many other people, and I was like, I know she was there. Smiley was there. This person was in it. But then there was so many people there. I was like, there's no way 90% of this place was there. They don't even know what this is.
Oh, I did not even care because I had so much fun.
Well, no, sure. But even the music, though, I was like, I didn't understand what the music was about for the place.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
No, the music was pretty spot on.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
They were playing shit that came out after like the place closed down. I'm like,
okay, some of it, but that's when we'd get the DJ back on track.
Okay,
we're
sure.
all, hey buddy, stop playing what you want to play.
yeah.
There's a very specific playlist we have going on.
Oh,
here.
okay, because he wasn't playing the playlist. Because I was like, this song's like in the last 2 years.
Yeah, every time like he would try to like sneak in something new, and then like the dance floor would clear.
I'm like, Kendrick Lamar was not being fucking blasted in the in the old Bert's Tiki Lounge. Rest in peace, Bert's Tiki Lounge.
True.
Big fan.
I heard some the remodeling is going on currently for that. Right?
Yeah, that's been going on for like 2 years. It's a place called Echoes. It's going to be a brewery / music venue, but like they're going to brew the beer in there.
What?
Yeah, they've ripped a floor. Here's the thing, though.
Are they putting it in a basement? How are they going to do
No.
this? A second story?
They completely ripped out all the flooring, redid all of the piping, so it's all new. Like, you can go on their Instagram and see it. They're called Echoes. But like, it's been a long time. Like, it's been 2 years that they've been working on it. And I even met the guy. I was like, hey, I was riding by my board and I got off and I was like, I'm Chris from Tindrick Minimum. And he's like, oh yeah. Because he would message me every once in a while weirdly. And I was like, when are you guys going to open? He's like, oh, I'm not sure yet. And this was like 3 months ago. And I mean, this sign has been up for a long time. They tore the whole Bert's like mosaic off, which was sad.
That was sad.
I actually know someone that knows who has the Bert's fluorescent light.
Really?
I do.
Nice.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that would be something that would be. I wish we could have got that.
And that mosaic's been up there since the Dingo Bar, right?
Yeah. No, it was at Bert's Tiki on it.
No, I mean like around the front.
Maybe
like the green glass one?
I don't know. It's gone. There's no mosaic now.
Isn't Bert's Tiki Lounge like a franchise though? Like there's like other Bert's like in Colorado or something?
I don't think so. Let's find out.
And I just want to know if that's a thing still.
Not that I knew of.
I don't think. Well,
also, Bert's is closed and reopened 3 times.
Bert's Tiki Lounge, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, there's like it's like around other parts of.
I didn't know that.
And so Albuquerque was one of those places.
Really?
And yeah, so I want to say like I don't know if it collapsed as a whole.
Here's what I really want to know though. The question that anybody who's from here who partied at Bert's Tiki Lounge, where is the Captain Ahab?
I don't know. It's probably got worth like $1 million now.
Right? You know what I'm talking about, though. Immediately I say that, right? You know what I'm talking about. Immediately I say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
everyone wanted it.
Like the...
That thing's going to pop up somewhere.
It was like one of those, what do you call it? Like
velvet painting?
Velvet fucking paintings.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah. And the weird thing, too, was Bert's Tiki Lounge, if you went and sat in the very back booth and you looked at the little art on the wall, there was like some old school like racist art, like little like blackface kids with the you know.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh
that.
yeah,
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
they had, if you like actually sat down.
If you actually sat down and looked at it, it was
the
small.
knickknacks and shit on the
But
walls,
it was there.
You'd be like, what?
And you're like, what in the shit?
Wow.
And you know what just happened to me just now? As I was thinking about it, I was just like, yeah, we should go over to Bert's and get in that last booth, and and I'm like, God dang it,
No more birds.
no. And then when they moved to that fucking place on Central, that was stupid.
I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
No,
No one liked it.
nobody did.
We were all like, oh, this is Bert's. And you walk in, you're all, nope.
Nope. You're all cool. Nope. Oh, sports on TV. Nope. Bert's Tea Lounge, you'd go in, and they would have a B movie on the two, like, tube TVs that they had.
Yeah.
Because that's what they had. They had, like, two tube TVs, right?
Two old school
I remember
like,
they-
boxes on the wall.
And then, and the thing that was really fucked up, too, is, like, they wouldn't even have the closed captioning on, but the sound was off. And you'd be like, oh, damn, that's Creepshow 2.
That's because it'd be playing a goddamn VHS tape.
Yeah, it's true. You're probably right on that, but
There's no closed captioning on that.
weird thing. I walk into Castle Coffee this morning. I know it's weird, but I'm looking at one of the art pieces on the wall. It's a painting, and I'm like, well, what is the background? And I walk up. Someone took a canvas and glued VHS tapes all over it. And, like, they didn't take all the labels off. Like, you can see one is Animal House. One is, like, what do you call that? Problem Child 2. And so they put them, they glued them all to the canvas. And then they painted over it. So there's a painting on top of the VHS tapes.
Wow, I might just buy that painting for the VHS tapes.
And I got I kind of was like, oh wow, way to waste the medium. And I was like, yeah, nobody's got VCR anymore. You probably
I have a VCR.
It's probably a smart idea. Do you really?
I have two of them. Yeah.
They stopped making VCRs back in, I'd say, 2000.
I have a
15.
No, you can still get them.
I know you can still get them, but they don't make them anymore.
Okay, you can't get exclusively just a VHS player, but you can get a DVD to VHS player, brand new.
Oh,
Wow.
Or VHS to DVD, like recorder.
Friend of the show, Chris Lurig, just texted me. He said, my sign I have from Bert's, and it's 2001 Best College the College Bar / Club from citysearch.com audience winner. That's pretty fantastic.
Birch Tea Lounge was where we met for the first time.
Yeah.
You were at one of my shows, and then a Bellama show, and then you asked me to come on your show.
Is a river. Oh, sorry. That is true. Old co-host of the show, Adam, who sounds like Smiley right now. I have a VCR. So if someone sends us a tape, they're like a sex tape, and they're like to Billy or I, and they're like, we have the dirt on you. We're like, well, how do we even watch this? We'll go over to Smiley's and we'll be like, Smiley, we got to watch this sex tape. Can you please go outside so we can make sure this is legit?
Yeah, I'll be like, do you want the VHS player in my bedroom or in the media room?
Smiley, how do I fix the buffering? Or not the buffering, what do they call it?
Use the tracking.
The tracking. Where's the tracking?
Use the tracking on the remote.
Is
buddy.
it automatic tracking or is it, right? And I'll be all, that's definitely Billy's face. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Pause it. This part of the tape is really worn out.
We're trying to see, is that Billy's face?
Right. This tape, yeah. And if you're of our age, you understand every joke I just made.
I would go in, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a movie. Like, remember the Emmanuel movies, like from Hastings, like the old softcore porn?
Yeah.
And it would just be like grainy when it got to like the good parts.
Because everyone kept watching it.
Kept pausing it and rewinding it, rewinding it. I'm trying to think. Or like you go like an old Police Academy fucking VHS tape,
Yeah.
and you see like where the nudity was.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And then you could see
You're
like
watching Porky's, and it's like the scene with what's her name, and you know.
yeah, so it'd be like grainy right at that
That
part.
part's all fucked up. Yeah, it's stretched. The thing that's crazy about that is like the movie with Dustin Hoffman, The Graduate. The scene where you see her boobs, right? Mm-hmm. Was so when they sent that out, This is kind of a funny like movie history thing. When they sent that out, like how movies would work are, they were like literally like in big like cases that they would deliver to the movie theaters, right?
Like the reels, yeah.
The reels. So that movie comes out, and like Anne Bancroft, I think is her name, like her boobs are in the movie, right? By the time it went from the West Coast to the East Coast, there was no boobs in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, because like whenever like a film breaks, they clip it and they tape it to fix it. Well, all of the projector dudes had like clipped like frames of her tits and kept them. So by the time the actual like the copies got from, there was no nudity in the film. Isn't that crazy? Like it's like what the fuck? And it's like you sick fuck, and they're like I've got a picture of him.
Wow, I did not know that.
They they kept the master, not the masters, but like you couldn't just take a pic like a Polaroid picture of it. You had to actually get the actual.
Oh well, yeah, you have to have the frame, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, there were several frames of it. I mean, her tits come out. So I'm wondering like how they like. I guess they have the master, so the master copy they like. Now you can watch the movie and you see her boobs, but it was like one of those movies where it was like, they were like, oh wow, there's boobs in the movie. And by the time I got from the West Coast, the East Coast, they're like, someone said this movie's R-rated. Why is it R-rated?
God, that's a movie I haven't thought about in
There
years.
seems to be some editing
Right.
happened.
I mean, there was technically, yes.
Did Disney get a hold of this?
Technically, there was, right? I like that low mellow shirt though.
Isn't it really,
That's
like-
actually really good.
I went to the show, and I was like, he's like, I'm going on tour, and I'm like, well, show me your merch. I want to give you money. If you, you need money to go on tour.
Oh yeah.
And so he either had an extra large or a small, and I was like, well, I guess I'm getting the small.
Oh wow.
I'm down with that.
We actually have T-shirts being made right now.
Oh, nice.
Secret. If you got to wait and listen to the second hour. Otherwise, you don't know we have T-shirts coming. Not a lot though. So I don't know what I'm going to sell them for. I may sell them for $20 and see if people want to buy them.
Yeah, I'd say
I'm probably going to have
the right time to do it.
I'm going to probably have about. So many shirts I'm going to have. Let's see. I'm going to have like 6 shirts to sell.
Okay.
Just to see. Because I always buy like, I'll be like, I'm going to buy like 20. And then like, no one wants them. And I'm like, motherfucker.
I still have, there's a box still full of like 300 Belmont CDs somewhere, like, in somebody's house. And somebody's like, can you come get these? It's like, yeah, I'll be there like next week. Never pick them up.
You're all no.
Big shout out to a friend of the show, Ming Chen. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to you. And in honor of that, Billy will not be here, but Chris Lubrick from Safe House Distilling is on his way over.
Right now?
Yeah.
Really?
With the Malort seltzer.
What the fuck?
That sounds fucking gross.
Yeah. And we're going to shotgun him.
Okay.
Even worse. Sounds even more gross.
And so it's a mixed drink
It's a ready to drink seltzer or whatever. Seltzer.
Ready to drink or seltzer? Yeah.
He hasn't had it. Someone shipped it to him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And you're gonna miss it, Billy. I can't believe it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, Billy over here dodged a bullet. I don't know.
Yeah. He's like,
because like if it was here in front of me, I would have to take it. I would have to. There's no getting out of it.
yeah.
And so I'm glad I won't be here.
Oh man, he said, text you when I get an Uber. Cool. Yeah. I may do that and then go over to Holly Ann's open mic. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
Holly Ann's open mics later tonight, so.
I mean, I have band practice.
10 drink minimum Mondays.
Yeah, Monday's gonna be pretty busy for me.
So is this what you guys want, or do you guys want to move it to a different day?
I don't know. Like I ask the people.
Ask the people. No, I'm not asking nobody.
I'm down for Saturdays because a good excuse for me to have always have Saturdays off of work.
That makes it tough, though.
You know what? I like today. I would just have to like push back my practice like 15 minutes.
Can they do that?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready for today because here's my thing with Friday and Saturday because there's always going to be something that comes up.
That's true.
Always going to be something that comes up. It's going to fuck it up, and then we'll be like, well, we got to move it. Mondays, half the shit ain't open. I should put that out. Hey, Tenderman fans, it's Monday. Shit ain't open. Sit down and have a swig of booze with us.
10 drink minimum. Monday nights. Because shit ain't open.
And then weirdly, some nights Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
Like
how...
Holmes Pizza's not open. It's like, what the fuck?
God, remember 10 drink was on Tuesday nights?
Yeah.
For many years.
And then you fucked it all up.
I did.
And then it was on Sunday for many years, and then you guys fucked it up. I'm just kidding. Can I have another beer?
Of course.
And
I'm just going off today.
What was
it?
Was it on Sunday when Adam was host?
I think it was Tuesday nights.
Tuesday, okay.
Because Adam and I would do the Tuesday night at Billy's Long Bar, because it was like Tuesday night. It was what was it? $2 for anything that they poured behind the bar, any beer. So for $2 you could get a pint of beer at Billy's Long Bar,
regardless of anything. Like, it could be like Guinness.
It would be Marble, whatever, $2, right?
That's badass.
And then Adam and I would drink like $10 worth of beer, and then tip them like $3, and then go up and record the show.
Oh.
So and then once the weirdest thing too. This is a funny little tidbit. The first camera that we had was an Xbox, like the original Xbox, or it may have been the Xbox 360 had a webcam, and that's the webcam we used to actually do the first live video show.
Wow. All right.
Mm-hmm. And it even had a little focus thing on the front of it. And I remember we were sitting in my room up in my apartment behind Billy's Long Bar, and we record we're live, people come watch us, and I thought it was going to be something we would try and maybe it wouldn't work, and then I never not did it. I liked it. I was like, I like that,
Yeah,
because I liked it. I don't know, something like that.
I remember the first shows, especially your house in Old Town.
Oh man, there's some pictures and it just looks so ghetto.
It's weird. It's the first guests we had God, who was on that show?
There was one that was it was a weird hodgepodge. It was Russell from Russell James.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Sage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear to God, for the longest time, Sage Harrington was the guest we had on more than any person. Right?
We'd have her on again.
She doesn't even live here. She lives in she lives in Norway or somewhere.
I wonder if she comes back. She's like, you could come on the show.
I'll be like, Sage, what's the deal with this Finnish long drink? I know you live in Norway, but is that not the same? Well, Finland, yeah. What's going on with that Finnish long drink? Is it big over there? Is it how's your ukulele skills? No, she was always great though. I remember the first time her and Meredith Wilder ever sang was on this show.
Oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And then what was the name of that band? Carlos Natal's band. What were they called? I guess Carlos Natal. They did a cover of
Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, at Art Bar, and I wish I had such a better camera and audio of it. It's like what your friend, what's his name, the Shirota. He's playing on a cajon.
Yeah.
And it's so fantastic. It's such a fun thing. And I remember that I watch it and it's terrible to watch because the audio and the video is shitty.
Youngsville.
That is right.
Yeah. And for everyone that's a 10 drink minimum fan, Carlos the Tall is the guy who is actually singing at the intro. I've actually never replaced that intro since he did it because it's so good.
Yeah.
And Billy's not done anything better. Dang.
I like the one where it's 10 drink minimum voted Albuquerque's #1 podcast.
I need to find that.
It's good. We should go through all the old intros because I remember the first
did you
intro.
hear me playing them today?
No.
I was trying to get the one that was like the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
But it just said with Chris and Billy, and I was like, damn it, we can't have that one.
And then I actually paid like a voice actor.
Yeah.
And Smiley.
What I could do though, here's what I can do. The great thing about like, I don't want to give this. So like you can pay people like on Fiverr to do the voiceover, and it's not very expensive. I can get it done.
Yeah.
And bring back that old stuff. But
That was great.
I could probably hit up that guy and be like, hey, what do you want for this?
Or I could hit up that girl. That girl was great. She had a great voice.
Yeah, easily.
I paid her $25 and I wrote a check out.
I'll write you a check.
Let me go ahead and find my checkbook here.
I'll write you a check real quick. You're so hot.
People even use those anymore?
No, dude.
I ran into mine the other day, and I was like cleaning out like a storage drawer, and I'm all, oh yeah, checkbooks. I probably should
I have-
keep track of where
I
these
write,
are.
I write Chris checks.
He does.
and
it cracks me up because like I should probably he could easily do something else.
like I can PayPal,
Yeah.
fucking Zelle, all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Uh-oh.
Nope, I'm gonna write Chris a check.
Ming is texting me.
I definitely have my old checkbook from
Well,
Portales National
All
Bank.
right, that's when you feel okay. Used to, places would be like, we take cash and we take checks. We do not take credit cards. That was like the suspect thing. Now you're like, we do not take cash. We do not take checks. Only credit cards, credit and debit cards.
Do you have Apple Pay?
Right.
Yes, we do. Oh, cool.
And they will. Like
I am definitely like I'll write a check, but I think cash is like suspect as hell. Like,
Right.
Cash?
I'm like, ew.
right.
Has this been your butthole? Like, I'm like,
How much cocaine is on this?
and like
fucking
seeing
shit?
like this like the old crusty ass coins. I'm like,
Oh, man.
why are you like this?
Does it make you mad
It makes me mad.
when you have coins in your pocket
Yes.
and you're like, what the fuck is in my pocket? And then you're like, what is this? And yeah,
Pissing me off.
I got this the other day because I like old money. So look, check it out.
That's an old $20 bill.
That's a $20 bill from 1985.
yeah. What?
And it's still like in good shape.
Okay, and so this blows away the theory that this is the theory I always say. They're like, well, the Department of the Treasury has created a newer bill so that it's harder to counterfeit, and then like I go, okay, so question: if it's harder to counterfeit, you're saying that they're no longer going to accept any older bills? And I'm like, oh no, older bills will still be accepted. I'm like, so then yeah, okay, so they're still good to counterfeit. Cool. Because like, if the new bill is harder to counterfeit,
Why would they try to
so
counterfeit?
what? I'll just make a 20 that's from 1985, and then Smiley will be like, holy shit, this one's from 1985. Kick ass. And then, later on, when he fucking finds out it's fake, he's going to be like, shit.
No, I checked it. We have a magnetic reader at the store.
Fair enough. But how does that... It's 1985. They don't have that shit in that bill.
There's the ink is still magnetic.
All right.
The ink still has metal in it.
I'm just saying, all I'm saying is it all... Like, they're like, we got a new bill that's hard to counterfeit. So what? They just counterfeit the old ones, and people still take them.
Yep.
And like I'm not about to take like my fucking cash out of my titties and give it to somebody because one, I had COVID last
Your
week.
titty meat? Yeah, your titty meat.
Oh, you're a better man than most of my clientele, because they will just throw cash at me straight out of their
Pull it
titties.
out of their socks, titties.
No, right out of their titties, and then like go right back in. Change and all.
little ball bills going out.
right
next
in
to-
there.
Still
Next
damp.
Still damp from the fucking ball sweat.
Completely damp.
You know what I found out recently?
Just boob
And,
sweat all over it.
I had this in my mind, and I should have moved on it, but I never did. Back in the day, I'm like, why did we just have deodorant for the pits? Why don't we have deodorant for like your feet, deodorant for your your around your balls? And they do now.
Yeah,
That's a thing now.
it's called like demand for.
No, there's literally like someone showed me, and it's like for your secret areas, and it's like your armpits and other is what it says on the thing. And I'm like, finally,
Yeah, totally.
you know.
I guess it was like taboo to talk about deodorizing underneath your balls.
Which is bullshit, because like that was needed more than the fucking armpits, man. Some girl goes to go down on you and she's like, oh god. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't go into a situation with like stinky balls.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you have. Don't you tell me you haven't. Don't you tell me you have not.
I have.
Don't you
which
be
is,
making fibs there? Making fiction with your mouth?
I'm just saying I was embarrassed.
Okay.
And it's like, I am so sorry that you had to deal with that.
And Denzel, don't you say you have not. Because you have. I know you have.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I almost exclusively meet girls by dancing, so everyone involved is going to smell terrible.
Let me get this straight. So you're telling me that you do not have sweaty balls when you are having intercourse with a woman?
When you're having intimate relations.
I brought this up the other night. Someone was like this is what sucks is like, you know, you lose out on some references, and someone was talking about their balls were sweaty, and they're like I once had sex with a black woman, and I looked down and there was sweat on my balls. Do you know the reference? It's the guy from Butthole Surfers from C4, because one of their like just songs was "Sweat from My Balls," and he's like I had sex with a black woman the other day, and Gibby Haynes, right? Gibby Haynes is that name? But he's like in the movie, and he's like, I did have sweat on my balls, and I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Are you ready? You gotta get out of here.
They're not here yet, so
Okay.
once I get that text,
All right, we'll end the show.
yeah, well, 10 drink. It's good to be back.
So I just got a text from Lurie. He's here.
That explains the dog barking.
Oh,
All right, so let's close this out. Let's wrap this up. 10 drink is good to be back, and you'll see me here Monday nights.
10 drink minimum Mondays.
It's like not even the last part of the weekend. It's just like
It's the first
the
party.
first part of the weekend.
This is my rest day usually.
Well, you can rest.
Yeah, I'm going back home
In hell.
thank you.
Just kidding. 10 Drink Minimum Nation, I want to thank you guys for listening to this show. I want to thank our new fans in the United Kingdom. Steve,
Oh, for sure.
You seem to be spreading the word. So that's good. Billy, welcome back.
Welcome back,
It's
Billy.
good to be back.
Welcome back.
And the thing is, now people can see me because now I'm not shy, camera shy.
I know, and they're not going to accuse me of like not allowing you on the show constantly.
Because I was a person of color, that's why.
Now I just get accused of like firing Holly,
Yeah,
which is fucking ridiculous.
firing Holly and keeping me from saying anything.
Right. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. With that, we are 10 drink minimum.